Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here, and welcome to my Planet Coaster Ghostbusters scenario playthrough. So I said that I would do a playthrough of this scenario, and yeah, so here we are. We got good old Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man doing his little jig. I love that. Look at his dance. But yeah, so who you gonna call? Following reports of unusual disturbances in the Ghostbusters area of a new theme park, Walter Peck of the Environmental Protection Agency begins an investigation. An anonymous tip brings the Ghostbusters to the same park, and as the psychokinetic energy continues to build, it all points to something big on the horizon. Recommended, we advise players to watch the tutorial videos, complete scenarios before attempting who you're gonna call. Alright, so let's start new scenario. Chapter 1, Who You Gonna Call? Take charge of a new theme park featuring a unique Ghostbusters area dedicated to the iconic heroes. Walter Peck of the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, is investigating the park following reports of supernatural disturbances in the area. Key info, the EPA has imposed a fee on your park profits. That's not good. Oh no, a ghost is roaming the park. It's Slimer! I love... That's awesome. I love how he's like scaring the guests
in your park and even some of your staff claim to have seen a ghost. Have they? Well, let me put that concern to rest right now. You see, there are no such things as ghosts. My name is Special Agent
William
Walter
Atherton,
Peck,
reprising his role as Walter
Peck.
Peck.
Investigation. Be assured the full weight and power of the EPA are now on the case.
Too late, Peck. The Ghostbusters are already here.
And
Ray
of course,
Stans. You
Dan
and your fellow
Aykroyd as
hoaxers
Ray Stans.
should be doing dinner theater somewhere and butting out of where you don't belong.
We're following up on an anonymous tip, Peck. Obviously, we could bury the hatchet and work together on this. Ghostbusters and EPA working hand in hand?
Really?
Of course not.
I'm on to you, Stans. And when the time comes for you and the rest of your so-called Ghostbusters, I drop the hammer.
I hope it's not on your foot.
So here is the park that we get to work on.
Walter Peck,
a nice area, sort of like a...
But as of this moment, it's the Ghostbusters who are on the scene.
Sort of meant to be like a Central Park area. We have...
your specters, spooks, and spirits problems.
We have Dana's building here. We have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man smashing the church.
Well, let me reassure you that he's relatively
and
for a class
if you may notice, we have the fancy city background there, which is pretty awesome and brand new.
I haven't introduced myself. Really, I mean, I shouldn't have to, seeing as you must know the Ghostbusters, but just in case, I'm Ray Stans, PhD, doctor of parapsychology with a minor in metallurgy. I'm an expert in paranormal history and have traveled extensively,
like fun entrance to the park
and others. I'm also a non-transient corporeal entity of the state, county, and city of New York. That includes
I love the building here. It even has like the temple here, the Gozer's temple at the top. Like it looks exactly like the movie.
All this is to say that you now have
you
the
look
best,
at the
correction, the only experts with the knowledge and
the
experience
Hellhound
to help you deal with your
statues.
potentially possessed theme park. And if
It
I
looks
might
exactly
say
like the movie. It's awesome.
I can't wait to get started. This is going to be great.
Okay, so we have our first objective here.
Something I loved from my childhood. Something sweet and soft and oh, so full of cream.
So we already read that. Take charge of that. So we need to research Stay Puft brand, employ one Stay Puft entertainer, and build 2 rides.
So let's put that misunderstood sailor in the park. And don't worry about that other stuff. Based on our extensive, and I do mean extensive research on interdimensional gods, admittedly after the fact, I don't believe sentient, angry, and grotesquely oversized marshmallow men can ever happen again.
It better not.
Okay, so we are researching the Stay Puft brand now. So then our other objectives, while that is going, we need to employ a Stay Puft entertainer, which I don't think we have until... Yeah, so we'll have to wait until we research that. But we can build 2 rides. So let's see... Good rides usually to build. We don't have a lot of options, but the Wild Blue is a pretty good ride to start off with. It's not too expensive. It's only $1,600. We have about a little over 7,000 right now, so we're doing pretty good. You know what? I think I'm going to put this right in the middle of the park here. Remove some of these trees here that are in the way.
Now, the call that came into the Ghostbusters office was
If
an
I
anonymous
can.
tip, which doesn't bode well when it comes to tying that to a paying client. Venkman and Egon said this was a fool's errand. Well, Venkman did anyway, but do what you love, and the money will find you is my motto. So here's how I see this working. Just like any elimination job, it's not just what you see, but what's hiding in the woodwork that matters. I suspect there's a lot more ghost activity happening here than what we have on the surface. So what we'll need to do is lure them out into the open, where the Ghostbusters patented, almost licensed by the City of New York particle thrower can be most effective. I'll provide you with guidance for all things Ghostbusters for this themed area of your park. I'll make suggestions and requests that should make this section of the park more enticing to the spirit world. Talk about scary rides, right? If your park is haunted, we'll know soon enough.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, so we got the queue lined up there, and we'll go ahead and place... We'll do the same thing over here with the exit. Perfect. Alright, so now we can open her up. Queue senior ratings 52%, so we could probably do... Let's just make that an even 10. You know, we could probably raise, you know, we can make the queue a little bit better with the, as far as the rating goes. We can, you know, that'll help us get some more money, or we can charge more money. Let's see, what, no entrance for Wild Blue. Yes, there is. It's right there. But we can see people are already coming over. And then let's build another flat ride. Let's do the Cycola, because this guy is, it's got a decent amount of excitement. I think people will want it. But let's put this one over here. Like, oh, actually that fits right there. So let's put him there. We'll do entrance, exit. We'll just that, and we'll do the not concrete, but the asphalt texture. And let's kind of go around this tree. So let's make it go. Oh, building in the way, kind of like that. And it's not going to be a too terribly busy ride, you know? Nice. All right. So we have the 2 rides, and we're at 33% of our research. So kind of need to, we basically need to wait for that to complete. So this is awesome here. This is the new ride, which you can actually, as the player, you can ride and actually shoot, which is pretty awesome. Gotta love that Ghostbusters theme. Well, we'll check that out in a little bit. How's Wild Blue doing? Okay, it's doing all right. We are potential monthly profit. We'll make up some money, you know, as time goes on there. But so let's keep an eye on our research. Let's see. All right, it's at 40% now. This ride is so popular. Oh, you know what? This has the ride, Flight of the Valkyries, but let's give it, because there is the new music for the Ghostbusters pack. There we go. Let's do the orchestral arrangement of the Ghostbusters theme, just for fun. All right, and how's the research doing now? 47%. Okay, we'll get there. All right, so research finally. Woohoo! Stay Puft brand. Yay! All right, so Now all we need to do is employ one Stay Puft entertainer. So let's go ahead and get that working. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the choice is made, the traveler has come. Heck yeah, he has. Oh, look at him.
They say you're good at your job, which means you should be able to handle the extra attention
love
this
it.
park is
Look
about
at
to
him.
receive with some of the modifications we're going to be making. Oh boy, if they think they're afraid now, just wait. This
That's
is
awesome.
We're going to run a theme park with spirit and spirits.
All
Let's
right.
start by dealing with some of your personnel issues. Sure, seeing a ghost can make some people, well, most people uneasy. And it's cost your park some of its workforce, so you need to get staffing.
And remember, Buster, I'm watching your every move.
That's Ghostbuster, Buster.
All right. So, stage 2, we need to employ 7 staff, build staff buildings with a combined capacity of 6, and train 2 janitors to capable. All right. So, those shops are pretty busy. It did say there was a shop that was empty. I thought it said the Chief Beef was empty, but it doesn't look empty, does it?
So Stans claims you didn't call the Ghostbusters. Now, while that would normally work in your favor, I'm going to ignore that fact because I need him to sweat a little. That means you will as well. Therefore, all EPA regulations are hereby in effect. I'm imposing fees for our presence, which you will more than gratefully pay for. And if I sense any further disturbances or any environmental impact from this park, there will be further punishments, payments imposed.
I see. See how it is. I'm going to create a quick roster for our 2 janitors that we just hired. So I'll put them there. We'll do there. And we'll do up to there. And then we'll create another one. We'll call it Janitor 2. And this will be there. There. And this ride, is that selected? Looks like it's selected. Okay. Nice. And then we'll assign, so you're janitor 1, you're janitor 2. I'm gonna bump your pays up to 100 just because I know that your staff, you know, they like to be paid well, so we'll go ahead and make them happy. The other, let's see, build staff building with combined. So do I have a staff building? What is, I like this little road back here. I like these facades too. That's super cool that they included those. Oh, what's this? Staff only. That's a big old staff building. Okay, so we need to do, we just need to make this have a capacity of 6. Nice. All right. Well, that was easy enough. So then we need to hire 2 more staff. Which I guess we could just hire some vendors. Or maybe, here, let's hire him. And let's hire a vendor. There we go. So, I don't know where you're gonna go. Let's follow him, see where he goes. Does it tell me? No, he's just wandering. He's just wandering. Man, Wild Blue. It's getting super popular. Alright, so now we just have to wait for, you know, being able to train up our janitors, which I'm just gonna train them up, and then here, let's give you $100 too. Where's our? Alright, so we're waiting for them to, you know, train, and then that'll take care of this last, you know, bit of this last objective here for stage 2.
Hey, you've been working hard. You deserve a little downtime.
You think I'm not onto your trick, Stance?
All right,
Because I am,
so we
mister.
completed that.
And
Yay!
this time, I won't fall for them, or stand for them, or take them lying down, and I'm not bending over backwards either.
So basically, you're doing nothing.
Exactly. Wait.
All right, so stage 3.
I don't want to brag, but I'm something of a marksman when it comes to the particle thrower. I can hit pretty much everything with it, which sometimes admittedly can be a problem. I've set my best score on the shooting ride. Care to see if you can beat it? Just remember, you're playing with fire. Okay, more accurately, an unlicensed nuclear accelerator, so, you know, be careful.
All right, and this is probably one of the best things about this DLC is the fact that, you know, us as the player can actually play the shooting game on this ride. So we're gonna jump in. All right, we're playing. Oh man, this is like an awesome dark ride. Oh, it's the library. Oh, get him. That's right, I'm working with the Ghostbusters. Ah, ah. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that marksmanship. 5 times combo, nice. It's Slimer. Haha, got it. Oh, now where are we going? It's the Sedgwick Hotel. Oh, it's the ballroom. Ah. Do you lose points if you miss? I mean, I think I've only missed twice, but look at the particle throw. It looks so good. I mean, even the ghosts, too. Look at them. They're all, like, iridescent and glowy. Oh, I missed that guy over here. Got, like, the trap and the PKE meter on the floor. That's awesome, dude. Oh, we're at the firehouse. Get all the ghosts. So many ghosts. Gotta love that music by Ray Park Jr. Slimer! Ghostbusters! Ha! Take that, ghosts. Ain't got nothing on me. Over the weekend, I streamed the Ghostbusters video game over on my Twitch channel. That game is so fun. I definitely recommend getting it. Especially, it's Gozer! The remaster of that game is coming out, but... Oh, it's Gozer! She's shooting her lightning at us. Gotta love that backdrop there. No! Die, ghosts! Well, I guess they're ghosts. They're already dead. Huh. I love that the ghosts are, like, see-through. Oh, there you go. Ghostbusters shooting them. Ooh, turned like black and white. It's a hellhound. Oh. Oh my god, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh, I missed a bunch right there. Got you, ghosts. We got you. Huh. Oh my god, I'm terrible shot. Yeah. Oh, he's catching fire. That's awesome. I love it. It's so good. What now? Oh yeah, look at the Ghostbusters standing there cheering us on. Dun, Look, little dance. Oh, Slimer. Nice, look at that. 9,120. New high score, enter your name. Here, let's do 8-bit Josh. Stumpfree is my Steam name. All right.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And you've managed to leave the building standing.
Hell yeah, I did.
Actually impressive for a rookie.
Nice.
All right, your park is looking a bit like a graveyard, which, and don't get me wrong here, I support. But your guests, and my ghosts, like a little action. I'd start looking at building the place up and increasing the appeal of the park, which should draw in more ectoplasmic energy. Then we'll see what's what.
Okay, so stage 4, we need to research Ghostbuster pack scenery. So let's go to research down here. And all right, so we're researching that. That's going. Got a lot of notifications up here. So then the other thing we need to do, where is this at? Take me to it. Now, why is it empty? I know I hired an extra vendor, but okay. Anyway, ensure all rides and ride stations have a queue scenery rating of at least 35%. And at least 6 open rides and ride stations in your park. Okay, so we already have 4 of the 5. This one's covered. What about this one? Oh, that's at 100%.
You may be wondering about the proceeds from the shooting ride. It's a bustin' good time, right? The kids love it. And the parents, they hate that the kids love it. Thing is, if you know about crossing the streams, you know that it causes a reverse particle flow. Sort of like the profits for the ride. Venkman insisted that we make our fees somewhere in this deal. So that particular ride is, well, that's Ghostbusters money. I'm sure whether you do or not, you understand.
Oh, so we don't make any money off of this ride for the park. It all goes to the Ghostbusters, I guess. But I raised the price on this ride to 10 because it has a 100% scenery rating, so we can probably get away with 10 bucks for it. I don't know, let's see. What is this person saying? Oh, they're just turned away because the queue is full. But, so then, let's see. So we have this station here, because we have our little train ride. It only has an 8%, so let's go ahead and raise that up. And all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna place like some trees and things. Probably would just be the easiest, easiest thing to do here. So let's just do like, put you there. Let's put a couple of these big old, let's put like, oh, that might be too big for that bit. All right, did that give us enough? Oh, we're 1% off. All right, cool. So that's at 37% now. So we did ensure all rides and ride stations have a queue scenery rating of at least 35%, which is 5 of 5, and at least 6 open rides and ride stations, which is 5 of 6. So, oh, nice. New challenge, staff happiness. Oh, look, it's like, I don't know, it's like they're texting each other. That's awesome. Obtain an overall staff happiness of at least 100%. You'll receive a cash reward of $1,000 bucks. All right, sure, let's do it. But in the meantime, so we have one more. I'm guessing it's this guy. Well, that's at 39%. I don't have any other. There aren't any other rides open. Right? Like that's at 100%. in at least 6 open rides and ride stations in your park. Not really sure what that means. Do I need to, like, maybe should we place another ride? Like, maybe the Aeronauts? Maybe we'll just place this, like, right here. Here, I'll try to place it close to this building over here because all of this will count as the queue. So let's kind of make it meander back here. Kind of go near these trees and whatnot. There. See, that's already at 60%. Nailed it. Okay, so we just needed to have 6 rides. Cool. And we're at 50% of our research, so we're doing good, okay. We're doing good. Yeah, this is definitely very busy over here. Feel like, I don't know, maybe we should have some more shops, but I don't know. I think we're okay for now. Let's just wait for the research to complete, because then that'll wrap up stage 4, I believe, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, Ghostbusters scenery pack has been researched.
Okay, so in spite of what Peck has tried to do, and spite is the operative word here, your park is beginning to look profitable.
Nice.
Maybe a new ride would really put things over the top.
Putting things over on people is something you think you're good at, isn't it, mister?
Did you know, Peck, that many ghosts linger in the physical dimensions because they won't let go of their grudges?
Ah, that sounds like I'm going to enjoy the afterlife.
So, stage 5, we already have this one. Nice. The other objective is to build a coaster. So, we actually, we have all of this land out here, so maybe I feel like this spot would actually be a pretty good area for a coaster. But let's go ahead and let's just build, how much is that? 13,000? Oh, we got plenty. I'm just gonna go ahead and place a pre-built coaster here. Let's lower that down just a little bit there. Perfect. And then we'll need to do, well, let's do the entrance there. I always like to do the exit like right where they come off the ride, because then they just walk straight down that way. All right, so now let's place the queue. And I guess since we're kind of out in, well, do I want to do brick or do we want to keep with the asphalt? Let's do this one. I think that one looks pretty good. And it kind of matches the this texture over here. But we're going to kind of make a longer queue for this because roller coasters are generally pretty popular rides.
This park remains the subject of an environmental probe, regardless of how well it may be doing in other areas.
Ooh, probe? That sounds like harassment.
The Ghostbusters have pulled the wool over the eyes of New Yorkers for far too long, and now it is the EPA that will be taking you to the cleaners. Because of me, this racket of yours is soon coming to an end, so you better watch your backside, mister.
Doctor, please. And because of you, an angry god from another dimension, with an admittedly questionable hairstyle, almost turned Manhattan into an apocalyptic burning hell.
I was trying to protect the city.
You were trying, while the Ghostbusters were crossing the streams and actually doing it.
Yeah, Mr. Peck. Don't forget yourself. All right. So we got this guy. We'll go ahead and test him. And you know what? I want to give... Oh, what's this? Achieve a scenery rating of 240. Your guest will temporarily have more chance of spawning with a patient trait. Nice. But I want to give this like a Ghostbusters, like Ecto 1 theme. Yeah, look at that. It looks like the Ecto-1. So let's that. Nice. And then I did see the coaster does go through the train a little bit. So let's clean that up. There we go. I think that's the only spot where it does it. Just give it a little smooth in action. Nice. Build a wait a minute. Why does that not? Oh, does it need to wait until it's open? Here, let's speed it up so it can finish testing. Maybe I guess maybe this doesn't.
All
okay,
right,
there we go.
profits are up. This is turning out better than expected.
Nice.
Now I suspect that the reason the mysterious caller tipped us off in the first place may start coming into play. So we need to be on our toes. Remember, when it comes to ghosts and otherworldly beings, what you can't see is what you need to look for.
Nice. Chapter complete. Ghostbusters. Nice work. You completed chapter 1. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. So be sure to tune in for the next chapter, which should be up, it should be up on the channel very, very soon. If you're watching this on the day this video is released, it'll be tomorrow. But if you're watching after fact, well, then it's already on the channel. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know I'm super excited and have been excited for the Ghostbusters DLC. And so yeah, I'm really excited and having fun going through this scenario with you guys. So be sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.